asked the milkman to fill the tub with milk. The milkman said, "You want that milk pasteurized?" And the blonde replied, "No, just up to my boobs. I can splash it in my eyes."
Alright, I just made a video about Demon Slayer. Watch it if you want to. I really don't. I'm just trying to talk about some shit. I'm trying to get my thoughts out. About to make a video about DanDaDan. Then I'm gonna start this off. I ain't reading the manga. I read a couple pages of it, online. You know how you can read stuff on Google if you look it up. Yeah, I read it, but it was on Reddit, and I barely could see the words. So I really didn't read it like that. I'm this stolen valor a little bit. I ain't read it. I'm an anime watcher. I didn't say this in my what's it called? I didn't say this in my Demon Slayer video. I am a dub anime watcher. So if you don't respect that, kiss my ass. But being real, I just want to talk about it because I feel like it's a great show. I think a lot of people can relate to the protagonist. There's two protagonists in it, so I think most people can relate to either one of them. One of them's name is Momo. Other one's name is Okarun, and then you got other characters that shift in and out. But it's I just like the first 12 episodes. I'm gonna be real, I got hooked after the first 15 minutes of the first episode. I was like, all right, I'm in. There's some weird shit in there. There's definitely some sexual assault shit in there that I'm like, nigga, that shit a little crazy. There's 3 times they bring it up 3 times in the first season. I'm like, bruh, they even left the spoiler alert this early. Yes, because I'm giving the shit. If I got the number graded, I would give it a 9 out of 10 so far. It's really good to me. But at the end of the season, they left us on a fucking weird ass cliffhanger, and I had to go get it spoiled by the manga a little bit to see if she escaped the cliffhanger in all intact and shit. And I was just like, okay, because it was weird as fuck. Because it started off with they go to see about some aliens and ghosts and shit, and then nigga got his dick chomped off apparently, and then she was about to get sexually assaulted because the aliens had her propped up on the little stirrups. They was about to extract her uterus, and it's about magic. They both got magical powers at this point because he got powers from the ghost that cursed him and bit off his dick and his nuts, and she was born with I don't know if it's psychic abilities, but it's her family's very spiritual. They believe in ghosts, and they're called yokai in the show. And yeah, it's a ride. I'll say that much. It's not a show for people who are very sensitive to certain shit. There's some fan service in it, and there's some like I said, there's essay they didn't get essay, but he definitely did. He got his dick and his balls chopped off, and they didn't show it, but it was okay. It was weird. I was like, damn. At first, I almost turned it off. I was like, damn. I don't want to watch the show if this nigga just walking around dickless forever. And I'm just like, okay, they solved that, but it's there are more stuff that come up. It's not just about that. It's about them. It's kind of a love story. It's a romantic comedy, but it's it have its sad moments too. It's in Demon Slayer, how you get. I didn't mention this in my review of it because I didn't want to be all into it. I didn't want to give an in-depth breakdown. But when in Demon Slayer, when they show the demon's backstory, sometimes how you feel fucked up. It'd be like that with the yokai that they show. The yokai have backstories that be showing why they doing the fucked up shit they doing. When I say yokai, I mean ghost. Just to make that clear for people who don't know what that word means. And I don't think I said the girl name. Her name Momo Ayase. It took me a little bit to understand that her name was actually Momo, because he was calling her Miss Ayase. I was just like, is her name Missy or something? Like, I don't know why he calling her that, but I guess he got manners and shit. But basically, they just decide, like, after they experience with the paranormal and the alien, they was just like, first, let me spoil this. They start the first episode off like, oh, he was like, I bet you, because some kids was making fun of him, right? And then she came and, like, basically saved the day. Then she walked off because she just got broken up with by her boyfriend because she ain't putting out, basically. And he was like, you either gotta have sex with me or give me some money for gas. Then I'll take you out on however many dates you want to go on. And she was like, I ain't got no money and I ain't doing that. And he was like, well, fuck you then. And that's how it started. I was like, damn, he dissed the fuck out of her. And then, she, like I said, she saves him from being bullied. And then, what happens? He goes up to her trying to talk to her about aliens because he's like, oh damn, she like, because he's a real, like, quiet, like, awkward dude. And it's like, it's clear from the first episode, like the first couple minutes you see him, you're like, damn, this nigga a loser kinda. And it's like, okay, she walk up to him and she save him, and then he walk up to her and start trying to press her. He was like, yeah, aliens, they're all this alien shit. Then she diss him a little bit. She hurt his feelings, and she said she believe in ghosts. He started laughing at her. Then she was like, all right, if I can prove to you that they're ghosts, that there are ghosts out there, you have to be my gopher, which basically means he got to be her, basically her butler. And he was like, if I can prove they're aliens, you got to say they're real, and you got to be my gopher, which I just explained what gopher mean, and it take off from there. That's when all the weird shit start going on, when they go to prove to each other that both of their things exist. And spoiler alert, both of their things actually do exist. Aliens and ghosts are in this world. Sorry if I rambled a little bit right there, but like I said, it's only 12 episodes, and there are more characters, but I don't want to, like, I'm not gonna give any more of the characters. It's basically a romantic comedy, and I what's it called? I fuck with Okarum because I'm like, nigga, every guy carried some of those traits in high school. It's not like he a perv or nothing, but he is hilariously awkward. And I think every guy in high school was a little bit awkward. Because, you're not sure of yourself, but you got to sound sure of yourself. And I think some people are more awkward than others just by nature. So maybe I feel more with him. And I'm pretty sure if you more so agree with Momo's personality, you would be like, yeah, I feel her. But she has an abrasive type personality. And you'll understand why once you get into the show. I'm not recommending it to nobody. If you want to watch it, fine. But don't take my review as, oh, I gotta go watch it then. No, because if you don't like it, I don't want you coming back to this comment section being like, bitch, that shit was ass. I'm gonna be like, I'll smack the shit out you. But anyway, I hope y'all niggas had a Merry Christmas, and I hope this new year will be good for everybody. It done started off a little bit shaky, but I feel like it'll turn around. I know by the time WrestleMania season come around, I'ma be like, it'll turn around a little bit more for me. And I'm just getting a little sentimental, I'm sorry. But yeah, this show is just, it's a good vibe. If you can not turn off your brain necessarily, but if you can just be like, okay, I accept that this is an anime and there's some weird shit in this, then you'll be fine. Cause you know how you watch any type of animation and you like, yeah, there's some shit in this that I might not fuck with, cause it's like, it ain't even just animation. It's just like any show that's kind of a foreign concept, niggas tend to reject, and I'm just telling y'all, this would be a bad one to reject just off of that. But if you watch it and you don't like it, fine. But anyway, yeah. That's my shit. That's my way. Do it like that, and I'll repay you. Don't be scared. I ain't afraid.
just like that. Come my way, that's my shit.